Hey everybody, Chili here from the Crypto Nerds, and in this video I'm going to show you how to run multiple instances of the Gunbot on your Raspberry Pi 3. Let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is go to where our Gunbot's located. So I'm going to click on this little double folder file here. And here you can see that I have multiple folders of Gunbot. So I named it Gunbot 803. That just signifies that this is version 8.0.3. So I have Gunbot 8.0.3 named Gunbot 803 here. So I have one folder that's the main folder that I actually don't trade off of. This is the, I like to call this the main config file or whatever you want to name it. So the first thing I want to do is open it up, and I want to execute the Gunthi GUI or the GUI. So we're going to execute this in terminal, and I'd like to set this all up through this main folder file. So we just wait for that to pop up there. We know we're good, and now we need to open up our browser to local 5000. I already have that bookmarked right there. So we're going to open it up. You put your password in, your login, and whatever you have to do. So what I want to do is I want to build a new setup. And in this setup, I'm just going to get rid of my bag. So we'll just call this one Get Rid of Bags. And we're going to select what exchange. I have this set up for Binance. And I'm going to set the strategy to emotionless. That's what I'm playing with right now. And I have a few pairs that I need to get rid of. So we're going to set this up to BTC, ARN. We're going to add that pair in. See if I can remember these off the top of my head. The other bag I need to get rid of is BTG. Ooh. We want capital letters, not lowercase. We're going to add that pair in. The other pair I need to get rid of is another pair I need to get rid of is WTS, I believe. And after that, I can't remember the rest of them off the top of my head. I'd have to go check. But you get the basic idea. So there we go. We have added 4 pairs here. Now we need to go down to the bottom. And we have to save this or create. So we click the little create button. Okay, it says setup has been created. Go to your dashboard. Okay, now that we're back at the dashboard, we see that we have the strategy we want to run or the setup we want to run. So we're going to do get rid of bags. We're now going to hit run Gunbot. We're going to give it a second to load itself up here. We're going to wait until that little red button comes up that says stop. All right, now we're going to stop the Gunbot. And we're going to hit copy to clipboard. Once we have copy to clipboard, we head over to... Now that we've set up our new strategy, we need to make a new folder for this Gunbot to run on its own. So what we do is we take the original Gunbot folder, and we're going to right click it, and we're just going to make a copy. Now we right click again and hit paste. So it wants to name this. We're going to name this one in the next letter in the alphabet. We're going to go G, and we're going to hit rename, and here it's going to make a copy of it and put it there. Once the copy is done, I'll show you what to do next. Now that we've finished creating our folder, we need to head over to it and open it up to the Gunbot folders. And we're going to select the config file, right click it, and click text editor. We're going to hit edit and select all. We're going to right click and we're going to paste. So now we've pasted it, you can see that the port has changed. We're now going to be on port 5491, and Gunbot does this automatically for you. So if we scroll back up to the top, we can see our strategies there, the ones we added, the 4 strategies. And now we just hit save. So now that strategy and this setup is now saved in the Gunbot 803G folder. So why don't we close down our terminal, let's close down the browser window, and let's see that if this actually works. So let's open up a bunch of our Gunbots and get it running. So when you make a new Gunbot, all I like to do is run the Gunthi ARM, and I'm going to run that on all of these. So we're going to double click and execute in terminal. And we're going to let that load up. We're going to head over to the next one. We're just going to keep doing this. Let's see how many we can get of these running here. So that's C. Let's run D. There's E. Let's find F. And last but not least, the new one we just set up, which is G. So now we have 6 of these running. As you can see, this one's running here. The first one's running. Second one is running. Third one is running. Fourth one is running. The fifth one is running. And the sixth one is loading up now, and it's running. So we have 6 instances of Gunbot, and it's super simple. You run it all from the first folder. You can make all your edits there. Once you make the edit, all you have to do is copy to clipboard and paste that into the config file in the proper folder, and you can run multiple instances of Gunbot. If you want to make changes to any of the files, you just go back to your original Gunbot file folder. You load back up the GUI, and it loads up here, and you go right back to your browser. You make any of the changes you want, and it's the same thing. You click your copy to clipboard, and then you edit the file that's in the specific folder. So you do have to name them something that you remember, but if you control them all from your main folder, and then it's just about copy and clipping, and super easy. And so there you can see that my Raspberry Pi is running 6 instances of Gunbot without issue.